Okay, we back. We back. It's Monday. It's the first day of December. We only got about 30 more days in this month, this year. This year. It's been a volatile year. This has been a year, I call it a year transition. I got my little, this is my oldest, she's 4 now, but that's an old picture. I wanted to bring that back up because it almost reflects what's going on. We look like we going backwards instead of going forward. But we're gonna look at this market. The market is what I can call is seesaw. It's like a heartbeat. It's going up, down every day. You don't know what it's going, but the bottom line is still going up, and that's what we gotta look at. So we got. I want to look at kind of catch a little cold here. We're gonna share our screen, and we're gonna go to my tool, and we're gonna look at share. We ride. I want to look at that one because I picked that up about I think last my son had me pick that one up. Yeah, I looked at it and it looked good. It's about the autonomous driving products solutions for mobility. Uh, the industry is in the China, but the revenue is forecast to grow 87% per year. I think we looked at this one before, but I like to just look at it again because it's just slowly but surely it's going up. It's supposed to be about $40, but it's way down about 8. But you have to, and the latest news is back and they said we ride and Uber launched Middle East first fully driveless robotic commercial operations in Abu Dubai. That's interesting. And I think we looked at that. You can see that We Ride has not been doing too well. You won't. And I think because it's one of those products in China, who owns it, it don't get as much publicity or marketing, at least here in the States. But Uber does. And so Uber is one of the everybody takes Uber or Lyft. So We Ride is autonomous. So we want to go through this because we just want to get back to the market. You see all these reds. Red don't look too good. But you can see, I want to see what the financial health of this thing is. Um, it's all, it must be good. It only got one little red spot that was insignificant data, but the financially assets and it's got less liabilities. It's got a short-term liability and long-term it's good. The balance sheet, it has more cash than debt, insignificant data. It might be green in that area too. It's just insignificant data. So, because they don't believe in a lot of debt. We ride dividends, you won't get anything back. And at this point in time, and let's look at who's the management. The management's Tony Hand, and is mixed bag here. Compensation versus market, compensation versus earnings is not doing too well. That's a symbol. And then you got experienced management, but not experienced board. And you can see general public on most of them, institutions, private, individual, and then you got the other dilutions. The stock has been diluted, and you can see who owns it. I'm trying to see if anybody in the United States owns it. It might have some folks, FMR, LLC, Greenwood Assets, Mercer. Let's see if anybody I know come up with this. Yeah, Bank of America, they own a little bit of it. Morgan Stanley, Morgan Stanley, Hudson. These are the Americans who own it. We ride. We got Lyft over here and Uber. I just got 100 of them. See what they're gonna do. They're 2.9 thousand employees. Okay, let's go back and I just want to take a look at that. I think we did that about last week or a week before. Let's go to the market and see what's going on. You can see, Goober started off well. It was going up there. It was like 330 something. Now Goober is really look like it's going back. It's reversing itself. Google, excuse me. Google. HMMC, they still haven't made any dents in anything. Intel, Intel got back up to the 40s. I mean, they were about 39. I thought they were going to really do a retreat, but they starting to come back again. They in green. I took about 50 out. Um, and also the new ones are MAIA and the NFB. This is like an oil stock right here, and they were going up. So I decided to say I'll buy. I thought they were going to go up a little more, but they didn't. They fizzled. I'll probably take them out tomorrow, and I'll probably take these out tomorrow. They only lost about $20, but NVDA and uh, Netflix made up the difference. And for Netflix now went from 107 now to 109. Maybe Netflix is starting to make a run. You got NVIDIA. NVIDIA is always hanging in there. I took them down about 50. I spread all these three out. I'm gonna go with Polytar, NVIDIA, and Netflix. They're gonna be my heavy hitters from this point. And I might reduce Polytar, but right now they look like heavy hitters. This one right here, SMCI, they still green. That's why I said I still can't get rid of that one for some reason. And this is the soybean one. I'm gonna keep that one on books and then VXR10. That's the gummy. And then you have this one right here. I still like this one, but I got it at 47 cents, and it went up because it went up about a few weeks back, about up to close to $7 a share. And now I retreated all the way down. I said I was gonna get back in it, but it keeps going back and forth. I think it'll get back to $1 or something, but I hope it go back up to $7 and I take it out and do what I do with it. Um, WRD, that's the one we just looked at. I was telling you about that one. That one's not. It's got 100 of them water at $7.93, and you can see that it's a slow. It looks like it's a slow mover, but it's got a little volume on it. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the volume on these things. And there's not a lot of volume. And like at VXR, they didn't have a lot of volume because they used to be like $15, $20 a stock, but they went down. But I'm not going to stay with you long. I just wanted to show you what's going on out there. And I'm going to leave a little early today because it's got 5 minutes, and I don't have big. I'm gonna start taking these slowly but surely because the year getting ready to end, and the people gonna be probably taking, and they're gonna start back up in January. So I'm gonna see what the end gonna be with NVIDIA, and Netflix, and Palantir, and then the rest of them. I'm gonna slowly but surely start weeding it out, and I'm only gonna have like one or two or three in there and to start looking at they just have it there. And I want to start the year off. I took my money out already. I'm gonna start the year off with about $30,000. I think that'd be a good, or even less, like 25 to $30,000, and see if what I can do for the year of 2026, because it's time to pay all these bills now, and try to eliminate some of them. So that's what I try to do with the money that I make during the year. I made a little money, but I still lost enough that I don't have to pay any taxes on it. So I'm going to stop sharing. God bless you. God keep you. God cause face shine on you and give you peace. And hopefully we gonna try to make a year-end splash. Hopefully the video can get to the $2 range because they upped the increase. They had an excellent earnings, but investors being investors, people naysayers being a naysayer, they put their mouth on it, and guess what? It went down, went back. It's lower than what it was when they had earnings, and they had absolutely good, absolutely brilliant earnings. But that's just the way the market runs. It runs on fear. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause faith shine on you and give you peace. And hopefully, if the Lord will, we'll see you back here on Friday. Hopefully, if not, we'll see you back here on Monday. God bless you.